Hi, and welcome back to Arno TV. I'm your lovable host Arno, coming back to you with another video. So people, our despicable government and press who are working hand in hand, as we all know, they are in full overdrive now, aren't they? Drip feeding that narrative into the public consciousness that all of you, there's imminent danger and you all need to be locked down again. That is what these disgusting people are up to. And let me give you an example of exactly what I'm talking about. Let's go over to the internet and let's start here in Rupert Murdoch's The Sun, okay? Sajid Javid, okay, told to trigger Plan C restrictions within a week by gloomy health officials. Sajid Javid has been told to trigger Plan C restrictions within a week by gloomy health officials, it has been reported. The Health Secretary was allegedly told by doommongers at UK Health and Security Agency that Omicron risks overwhelming the NHS as 5,000 Brits could be admitted to hospital a day. Okay, this is what these people are putting out there into the public consciousness. These people are not going to be happy, like we said, that until everybody's locked down again. And what these people are going to do, like we said, is not only are they going to lock us down imminently, but it's not going to be long after that. It's not going to be long after that before this lockdown turns into a lockdown of the unvaccinated, and these people divide British society, and that will be followed closely by forced vaccinations. That is what these disgusting people are up to, and there's more of this narrative over in Klaus Schwab's friends over at the Daily Mail. UK Omicron cases rise 50% in 24 hours, and overall COVID cases rise 26% on last week. Scientists warn variant could lead to more hospitalizations than last winter unless tougher restrictions are brought in, such as banning pubs from serving indoors. Okay? This is what these disgusting people are pushing out into the public consciousness. Like we've told you, these people, these disgusting people, they will not be happy. They will not be happy until we're all locked down again, so they can get on erecting and constructing this multilateral global system that they are wanting to erect. Okay? That is what these people are up to, and there's more of this narrative from The Guardian. A COVID Christmas, top scientists on how they will navigate party season. Okay? As Omicron cases are on the increase and a new wave threatens to overshadow Christmas, the scientists working on COVID are also making calculations about which of their own festivities to go ahead with and which they should scale back. Okay, so they are putting this narrative out there, imminent danger, scale back Christmas, don't do this, don't do that. That is what these people are pushing out there into the public consciousness, and this is exactly what they were doing this time last year about the idea of locking you all down for the whole winter, which we were talking about 3 or 4 months prior to that. Okay, that is what was going on last year, and this is what these people are doing this year. And as we've spoken before, it's quite clear now that these disgusting people in the media are working hand in hand with our government, drip feeding these stories to the public. These people are all working hand in hand with Schwab and all his acolytes over at the World Economic Forum, aren't they? Aren't they? For example, we could be talking about one of these people, such as Sajid Javid, who back in 2020, when it was the last physical Davos, when they had their shindig every year and they all physically meet, okay? Well, Sajid Javid was there, despite Boris Johnson allegedly banning MPs from attending Davos because he didn't want them drinking champagne with billionaires, yeah? These are the same people, yeah, who in the last week have been caught drinking Dom Perignon while we were all locked in our houses. These people are an utter disgrace. And this article is about Javid attending the last Davos. Chancellor Sajid Javid will go to Elite Davos Summit after being granted special dispensation despite Boris Johnson banning ministers from attending because they were too busy to drink champagne with billionaires. But Sajid Javid attended, didn't he? He was there pushing their agenda. And let's look at his predecessor, the former health secretary, Matt Hancock. Matt Hancock, who puts out tweets, as way back as 2018, such as delighted we've agreed to work even closer with the hashtag World Economic Forum and their Centre for the Fourth Industrial Revolution to help make hashtag AI work for everyone, hashtag Davos 2018. This man is working hand in hand with Schwab, pushing the Great Reset, the Fourth Industrial Revolution that he's tweeting about, and stakeholder capitalism. And just look in this picture that he's put out in this tweet. Who is it? It's Hancock with his hero, Schwab. These people are working hand in hand, okay? And when we talk about stakeholder capitalism, remember that tender we've been talking about, yeah? Remember that tender that our government did under the table in October 2020 on the TED Tenders Electronic Daily website, which, as we all know now, is a supplement to the official journal of the EU, yeah? Well, our government, this is how stakeholder capitalism works. Our government, this AI software tool that they needed to track all these ADRs, adverse drug reactions, that they expected to the COVID-19 vaccine, and that they spent £1.5 million on, excluding VAT, as it says here. Who did they award that to again? Who did they award it to? They awarded it to a company called Genpact, didn't they? Didn't they? And who are Genpact? Well, if we go onto the government website, .gov.uk, and we read this article about the Indian business angels, and what they are is they're a group of entrepreneurs. They're in India's largest business angels group, and this article was about them being set to make its first investment in a UK startup, okay? And this Indian angel network, it's Asia's largest network of over 250 investors, comprising a who's who of successful entrepreneurs and CEOs spread across 10 countries over Asia. Okay? And this Indian angel business network, they met at Downing Street, didn't they? As it says here, on the 25th of February 2014, way back when we had a coalition government, And they met with the then Prime Minister, David Cameron, Vince Cable, Matt Hancock, and Oliver Letwin, didn't they? And this Indian Angel Business Network, if we look at the bottom of this article and we see who the key members of this Indian Business Angels entrepreneurial group, let's look at this chap here, Pramod Basin. And who's he? He's the founder and vice chairman of Genpact, isn't he? And not only that, not only have this company had an association with Matt Hancock since 2014, as it states here on the government website, but Genpact, this company Genpact, guess who else? Guess who else this company is working hand in hand with? That's right, Klaus Schwab and all his acolytes over at the World Economic Forum, because on the Genpact website here, I've just got up an article about Genpact at Davos in 2020. So they were there at the last physical shindig where they all get together, okay? And also, if you go through their website, guess what? They were there in 2019, 2018, and 2021. Okay? This is who we're dealing with. All these people, all of them, they're all working together, like I've told you. They're all pushing the agenda of the Great Reset, the Fourth Industrial Revolution, and stakeholder capitalism. That is what these people are up to. As I've told you, this is who these people are. These people are disgraceful, despicable, abhorrent individuals, and they are ripping up democracy. And over the last 25 years, over the last 25 years, Schwab and all his acolytes, what they've been allowed to do, what they have been allowed to do is infiltrate our governments across the whole of the Western world. And what they've also done, they've infiltrated our governments and our opposition parties. Yeah, these people are stripped us of our savings, okay? These people are robbing us of our democracy, ripping up our culture and our heritage. This is what these people are doing, and they want to put unimaginable draconian laws all over us, the type of laws that they've promised that they would never ever enact. That is who these people are. They are an utter disgrace. These people, when I've told you that these people have a lot to answer for, I'm not kidding, these people have a lot to answer for. And in the UK, in our own despicable government and opposition parties, people like Johnson and Hancock and Starmer and Patel and Javid and Gove and Drakeford and Sturgeon, all of these people, every single one of them, they need to be dragged into Parliament and they need to be made to answer some serious questions about who they're working with, what agendas they're pushing, what they're up to. And also, who the hell are these people representing? Because it's quite clear that these people don't represent us. And I'll tell you what these people are going to do. They are going to try and divide British society. That is what these disgusting people are going to do. And this should not be allowed to stand, because these people are an utter disgrace. And if we're not very careful, and we don't start pushing back against this right now, we're going to end up in a world that is run by Schwab and his acolytes. And it'll be on a global basis, because this multilateral system that these people want to put into place is on a global basis. And these people on their own website, under the section about the Great Reset, they're talking about Schwab and his acolytes. They are talking about wanting to be the manager of a global commons. So, you know, when people say that this is conspiracy theory, this is the narrative that these people are putting out. Not us, them. They are an utter disgrace, and they need to be stopped, because these people will not be happy. Trust me, they will not be happy until we're all living in servitude to them and their acolytes. And this must not be allowed to stand, okay? So if you've enjoyed this video and you want to see more, then please like and subscribe to this channel. And once you do, please ring the notification bell so I can inform you people out there about future videos that I'm going to be putting out about all these people, what they're up to, who they're working with, what agendas they're pushing, and what the hell they are doing. That is what I'm going to do, because I refuse to stay silent while these disgusting people rip up democracy and you know, have us living in servitude to them. I'm not willing to stay silent while these people do that. So I'm going to be back soon with some more videos for you. But whatever you do, people, whatever you do, please start asking a lot more questions, particularly those people who are new to this channel and may have not seen a lot of this. Please start asking a hell of a lot more questions, and do not allow these disgusting people to rip up democracy any further. Because if that happens and we go down the road that they want to take us, we are going to be in a very, very, very dark world, and that is something I can promise you.